Oh man, I am covered in poop. I am standing in a mountain of poop. I can get out. It's okay. It's not going to hold me in there. Look at that. That is huge. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Boas. This is where you live now. This is what I've done to your home. Oh my gosh.
What you want? What you want?
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Thick Chick 33. I just recorded myself killing all these Karkanos down here with a shotgun, which is pretty awesome, but then I realized that I had my music playing in the background, and I'm pretty sure I am not legally allowed to play digital daggers in one of my videos, so I don't want to get sued. I have to cut it. So here we go again. Anyway, this is my base on Valguero. It's taken a long time to put together. I took a bunch of stuff from Scorched Earth, as much as I could. I moved it over before we transferred the Scorched Earth server to Genesis, but now I have to put it all back together, and that's the most frustrating part. I did decide to build in the Aberration area in Valguero. I really like it here. Right in front of us you can see my greenhouse, which is also my workshop. I made it super big because I wanted to be able to fit like my smithy and my grinder and all that stuff in there. The forge is obviously the only thing I have outside, and along with all the resources in the storage boxes. But yeah, this is, I like it a lot, but I do miss Scorched Earth, and I will say my opinion on Genesis is not that great. I do not like it. Mai and I are going to play through it. We'll see how it goes. But ultimately, I think I'm going to spend most of my time on Valguero. And now that I know that I think it's called Crystal Isles is coming out this summer, I'll probably be switching our Genesis server over to that. But nonetheless, I will be recording some Genesis episodes too. Anyway, let me show you around my base real quick what I've got so far. This is my garden. Like I said, it's really big. The only reason I felt comfortable making it this big, it's all my stuff there. Tons of animals here. Most of them I brought over from Scorched Earth. The only reason I felt comfortable making this so big was because I started using the S Plus Gardener and the S Plus Farmer. This gardener here, she harvests all the crops for me, and she runs on beer, which I've never made beer before. I've never used the gardener. I had to make a beer barrel just to get beer so I could fuel the gardener. Just put a bunch of stuff in there, berries and thatch, which I need to get some more thatch, and water jars, and then they fill up and make glasses of beer, and that's what she drinks apparently all day because she's a lush. And then I have this farmer over here. He runs on Kalian soup, a little different. And what he does is he takes the fertilizer off the dung beetles and puts it into the crop plots. Before I had him, I couldn't keep up with the crop plots. They were just making so much in terms of like crops, and then the gardener was taking them out, and I wasn't able to put in fertilizer fast enough because I don't want to play every single day or even multiple times a day. This is my temporary breeding pen. I had the materials, so I went ahead and set it up. But now that I think about it, I don't think I'm going to be using it anytime soon. I really want to get the rest of the base done before I start breeding. And over here we have my dodo coop, and also where I keep my dung beetles and stuff. Up there are my dodos. I know this is oddly shaped. It's made mostly using the resources from Scorched Earth. Except for the glass, I harvested that here, or made it here. Hardly ever come up here. This is the first time I've come up since I threw these guys up here. Because I have an item collector, an S Plus item collector, which I love. This is the item collector, and it picks up everything. I can turn off some things, like I could turn off the gotcha crystals if I wanted to. I could turn off the eggs, could turn off the poop, but I love it because it collects all this poop, and then the farmer can just, well actually it distributes it to the dung beetles, and the farmer takes the fertilizer from the dung beetles and puts it in the crop plots. So a lot less work for me. It's fantastic. I wish I'd done this S Plus mod like years ago. Alright, that's enough touring for now. The plan today is to build a livable house, just a tiny one. This was my starter house. You can see I've taken pieces from it as I've gone along. I've needed it for other stuff. There's my bed. But I'd like to build like a nice little house. Obviously, I've got enough. Like I've got my workshop, I've got my dodo coop. I don't need a lot of space in my house, so I'm just going to build like a little 2-room cabin. And I'm probably going to do it somewhere over here where it's flat. I'm going to keep it separate from the animals. And yeah, so it's just going to be a quick speed build. Alright, so this is my little cabin. I kind of wanted it to look like a camping cabin that you might rent out somewhere. So I'm pretty happy with it. I used one of Aaron Longstaff's builds, his little cabin, as a base, and then I modified it from there. Like I think he used just wood and stone for his, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I just watched the video real quick and got an idea and then changed it however I wanted. Thanks so much for watching. I will be posting more videos on Valguero and hopefully some from Genesis soon. If you want to see more from ThickChick33, please like, subscribe, and comment below.